do the adjustments now. Hope everyone's having a good day. My last live of the week, because tomorrow's Sunday. Got hair to do. That part. I'm just getting to this live so I can see. Was good. Just told this little boy I was live. And why is he still making so much noise? So I've been wanting to try this koi fish tutorial. I've actually done a swatch. I just can't find it. So annoying. Just checking to make sure I have connection. Good. Oh, good. So this way I can see comments. Oh God. I'm literally just trying to keep it near me. So yeah, as I said, I've been wanting to try a koi fish nail design. I'm going to do one on my practice hand today. And I'm going to be using stiletto tips, and I'm also going to be using some of these Cateyes from Madame Glam. This is literally the latest collection, so I definitely want to incorporate them. And I've seen the koi fish being done with chrome. I am going to use chrome, but I mean, like, for the body, I think because I want to use the cat eyes, I'm going to use, I'm going to use them basically. So this is just, I don't know if you watched that live, but these basically are the cat eyes, the 6 on a clear base, glossy and matte, and then this was on a black base, glossy and matte. So definitely, I think, I don't know how many koi fishes I'm going to have. I want a few. Maybe on 3 nails. And then I actually wanted to just do this design again and literally just have a cat eye, half glossy, half matte, and yeah, and then probably put some stones. So that's literally the plan. I'll just see if I can put these on. Hey Pusha P, how are you? I hope I said your name right. How are you doing? And welcome to the live. I'm just gonna leave these. Oh, you know what? It's already just starting to just be too much of a problem. So we're just gonna put that to one side. So the picture, that's the, what's her name again? Eileen. But literally, it was her tutorial that I had seen, and would like to basically try and recreate, but using a cat eye. Let me just zoom out a tiny bit so we can see everything. Yeah. Okay. So I have the tips on. There's just this one tiny little bit there. And I'm going to apply some base coat to the tips because I'm going to, first of all, do the base. And then I will do the koi fish on top. So I want something very like fairy-like, because koi fishes just look so freaking magical. So that's what I want to give on the base. So I am going to use some polygel and some flakes. I have some milky white builder gel. And we just want to create a beautiful base for the koi fishes. So I think the ring finger and the middle finger, I don't want to put any koi fish on the thumb. So maybe just these 3 fingers, and then the pinky and the brain. No joke. The pinky and the thumb, which is really the brain. I can just have maybe just some Cateye. Just going to put some base coat on the thumb. You know, she's so awkward. And these stiletto tips I'm using are from Bexy Glow. They were half tips. So I'm just, as I said, applying the base coat. And I can't even believe it's Saturday already. We're at the end of the half term. I think the boys are back on Tuesday. But tomorrow I'm going to be braiding my son's hair. Oh, wash it, braid it, and all of that stuff. Weird name, memes, Shorts Official. Please tell me. Yes, it is a fake hand, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I'm working on my the Red Iguana fake hand. I do think like sometimes you can look and think, oh, but yeah, there is no client that's probably ever going to be that rigid. And then I put a sleeve on her, so she's just giving like real life today, hopefully a little bit. But what's that? Okay. Right. So just getting a few things that I want to put on the base, and it's going to be the builder gels. So I think I will start using some of these. So my dog is snoring. Hello. Oh my gosh, no, you can't do this, gang. You got to go to your bed. Sorry. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go downstairs to bed. Let's go to the bed. Come on, good boy. Come on, let's go to your bed. Downstairs to your bed. Good boy. Good boy. Oh God. That's the kind of snoring you need for your bed. I'm so sorry. And he snores loud. I'm just saying. I'm going to use some alcohol. And I don't know, because my room isn't that cold, but we'll see. So I'm going to put some, because this one will have the Cateye. So put some there. This nail, these 3 nails, I'm going to want, I'll do the thumb after because it's just so freaking awkward. I can work on these 4 in front of me, but I'm just putting some polygel down. Absolutely love these because they're so translucent as well. Here for it. Haven't used polygel in a while. Well, I used polygel the other day, but I just mean, as I said, Madame Glam's polygel is giving very acrygel vibes. It doesn't ever feel like polygel because it isn't as sticky. And these polygels are going to be just that little bit firmer because they have got like glitters and stuff in it. Just get my little tissue. So I am going to just literally press out the polygel on the nail. And just ombre into this different color. I do not want it kind of everywhere. So I'm just gonna take that little bit off. Hey Gina, Happy Zazo. Hey, what nails are you doing? I'm gonna try doing like 3D koi fish nail design. It's literally on my thumbnail. That's what I'm gonna try. But at the moment, I'm kind of creating my base for the koi fish. That's probably too much. Oh, happy Saturday, Gina. Hope you and Princess are well. Had this polygel for a minute. But it's okay because I'm working on the practice hand. So I don't know why people waste the product unless it's not sort of performing well. Priya, how are you, sis? You haven't missed anything. Just with the family, my uncle. Oh, your uncle, yes. Tell him I'm wishing him a safe flight, safe journey. And yeah. So I'm just moving this polygel around. It's definitely cold. I mean, even with the fact that it is already that kind of polygel with glitter and flakes or whatever's in there, so it's going to be a little firm. I think I'll put a bit up there. So I cannot find where the swatches are. As I said, I did do a few swatches because I'm not doing it the way the tutorial did it. Because I'm not using Chrome for it. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm not going to use Chrome. I'm going to use the Cateye, and I'm hoping it will still give that magical feel that, you know, the koi fishes are supposed to have. I just think that they're so cute. So yeah, this is just one of the many things I've been wanting to do and just taking the longest time to kind of get around to doing it. But I thought today would be the perfect day, just get that done. And because of the, you know, the Cateyes recently been launched, I just thought, you know, I can use those as well for it. Because I think with some of the Cateyes, there definitely some sort of chrome in there. So we're going to see. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit off. And just make sure my nail is covered. So before I go into the lamp, I'm going to put some stuff on this wet polygel. Oh, tell him I said he's very welcome. And you know, like some of these embellishments, I don't know if, oh, we're gonna see, because I have taken out some clear polygel as well. I'm taking out some clear polygel, so there will be definitely encapsulated, but I just don't want anything that's too raised. This one. never know what this is, to be fair. I don't know what that is. This is I was gonna say a seafood mix, but it's like sea life. Okay, I'm low-key thinking about seafood because, like, on my birthday, you would think, even though I eat prawns every other day of the week, why wouldn't I give myself a break? But I love seafood, so that's what I want. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's see. Like I said, I'm looking for the things that are really flat. These shells are tiny, so I think I can work with those. I don't want to put that one there. Let's put something else. What else is tiny? What's this? There's a seahorse. Maybe that's pushing it. Yeah, that's a bit too big, I think. Okay, I'm gonna put the shell, but I will put another little star next to it. So the koi fish will be like in this area here. I think I want something else up there, but not any of this. But I am just making sure, because there were some areas that just looked like it wasn't patted down enough. So today looks like proper British weather. It's just grey. So hopefully these magical koi fishes will bring you all some joy today. I'm hoping it's going to bring me joy. Just saying. Okay. All right. So enough of those. Who would I be if I didn't have abalone shells in there? Not my best self. I got these from Temu. I've never had a grid of them. So I've got a few colours, but just never a grid. So I'm going to put some in there, because why not? I need to break it as well. This, as soon as I saw this, I was like, are you kidding me? There is a red. Some of you saw that coming. I'm using the wrong tool. Let's just break it on the tissue. This is what we normally do. So I'm looking for like a thin piece, because they are thin, but sometimes, okay, so that is giving thin. So I'm just breaking that on there. And I think I don't want to use that one. I'm looking for blue. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is stunning. This blue. Okay, so I just realized you cannot see the blue, but don't worry, I'm gonna put it on the nail and you'll see. So I'm literally gonna fit these abalone shells all over these nails. What the hell is that? It's like a bit of the wax, which no consent, my love. Okay, I'm loving this red. This blue though, just thinking, put that there. Just gonna fit that in there. Okay, these ones do feel a little too thick, so I'm not going to use those. And I'm going to add some flakes. This one looks pretty much like the same thing. These flakes, I don't even know who gave them colors because they have no color. They all end up looking the same on the nail, but we are here for the flakes. As like I said, we're going for magical. Okay, so I'm going to just put these in the lamp and do a little cure and then just quickly do the thumb. Let's get some little pieces because the thumb's going to have the Cateye too. Thumb's going to be like the pinky, I think. Jeez. That stuff has a reach. Honestly, I'll say be very careful if you're cracking your abalone shells, because it has to be a more safer way. Okay, so happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and do the thumb. Just need the polygel and I'm just pat that. Because obviously when you're working on a real person, they'll be able to hold the hand, but once you're doing the thumb on a practice hand, the pinky, especially on this red iguana hand, the forehand is definitely heavy because you've got all the wrist and everything on this one. The half is definitely lighter, but that's why I'm using this hand rest, because otherwise it's just already going to feel like, why? So I'm just going to feather that down. And because, again, as I said, I'm going to do the Cateye on that now, I'm not fully worried about fully covering it. Hey, Monisha. Thank you, sweetheart. And thank you for popping in. And thank you for the sub. I will sub right back. Let's see, once the live is over. But yes, thank you to all. Okay, so I'm just going to put little abalone shells on this one. Yeah, because I didn't put any of the embellishments in that one, so I'm just going to match that. So I'm going to cure, lean up. So now I'm going to put some clear. I think I'll just use the clear polygel as well. Love your sisters. Are you going to the airport as well, sis? Are you all going to go, or? I don't know what it is, but as a kid, I used to love airport runs. Like if we had uncles come over and they were going, I don't know, I think because it's such a long journey, just be like, I want to sit outside. I want to be outside. So I'm cool with that. I'm going to use some clear polygel to just now encapsulate the nail. And this one's not too bad, so it's not that cold in my room then. The heating is always off in my room. And especially this one, there isn't much. The shell is literally at that top part, and that's it. So just making sure that polygel is fully fanned out. You know, like when you're working with the clay, it's like an illusion. You're looking and like, wait, is it everywhere it needs to be? I do need a tiny bit there though. Oh my gosh. You see, when you see like reels, do you all go into the comments straight away? You know, like if you see like a funny reel or something, do you run into the comments? Because I never used to, and I don't know why I didn't. Um, this is my partner. He's just like, oh my gosh. Sometimes I just hear him literally crying, laughing, and like now it's at the point where I literally sometimes be like, you know what, I don't even want to know. Show me that later when I finished, you know, with the school run and all of that stuff, because you can just get distracted, obviously. But oh, I'm not gonna lie, the comments is definitely where it's at. Oh, just hearing everyone's opinion, and I'm not talking about when people are being mean. I don't like that comment section. I'm talking about just funny reactions. It's too much. I don't ever really leave comments unless, you know, it's a positive thing and it's, you know, condolences, congratulations. But I'm one of those ones where, especially like if it's already controversial, I'm not trying to put my 2p piece in there, you know. So I'm just going to do this next one. Haven't done polygel in a minute. It's weird. You can literally spend so long. So I've done polygel for so long. I still love polygel. Just a love-hate relationship. But when I haven't done polygel in a minute, it's like I start thinking about it and I start seeing polygel sets everywhere. I'm seeing everyone using polygel and I'm like, but as I said, I'm definitely going to be back, God willing, next week. And I think I'm going to bring out Femi's polygel, do some Femi Beauty Method nails. Right. Just doing the same here. Now this clear polygel is clear. I'm not going to front. Kitty TM, good morning to you. And thank you for hopping in. I hope everyone's Saturday is just like nice and peaceful. I said the kids are back. But my son told me, oh, Mom, we're not back on Monday. So it's like, forget that dream. We're back on Tuesday. And I'm like, I need to go have a look at that. The term dates again, because I really thought, unless Monday is an inset day. So maybe that's what it is. But yeah, the kids, that's one thing. They always know when they're not meant to go to school. Like there was another time that I thought, and oh gosh, the way they got onto their friends, I saw screenshots, texts, and everything like, no, there's no school tomorrow, Mom. Definitely don't send us because we are not going anywhere. Okay, so on to the third nail, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do all 4 nails, and then once I cure it, I will do the Mac Daddy thumb, the Thumbelina. Nothing small about the thumb. And I mean, I didn't realize this at the beginning of my nail journey, but that thumb used to make me cry. You'd go in the lamp, and yeah, it used to be such a freaking oversight, which now I just try to stay clear of the thumb. Like, yeah, I see you. Hi, yeah, hello. Yeah, what are you doing over there? Sort of thing. You know, you got to keep your eye on the thumb because you'll put the thumb in the lamp and just, yeah, it will let you down. So I'm just making sure. Okay. Well, this morning I also had breakfast. For some mornings, you know, your stomach doesn't feel like breakfast. But I also need to go shopping because I need strawberries for my porridge. Like in the summer, I like muesli and yogurt. But as soon as the weather starts going back to this mess, I'm definitely after my porridge and strawberries or blueberries, and I just use the fruit, so then I don't have to put any sugar or anything. Okay, let's get this thumb. Wrong way. Oh, so Wicked's going to be out, isn't it? Or is it already out? I really want to watch that. And I don't know the full story, but I saw a post like on my feed, my news feed. And I don't know if it's just some trolls, because there's always these trolls out here doing the most. and they must have reposted like a picture of the Wicked poster, but then they moved the black lady's hat. Well, not I shouldn't say the black lady, the green witch, but she's played by a black lady. Her hat was literally it was moved to cover her face. I don't even think you can see her eyes. And she did clap back and said she found it quite offensive, which obviously. And I don't know. I really don't. Sometimes I think, is racism better now or worse? I have no clue, but I was like, the witch is green, bro. We're actually looking at a green person, and I think the other character, obviously, she's a white lady, but we still can't just see the green. Like, I want to go see it. And for me, I'm like that person that tries to stay on the right side of social media. And that's why I said, even with my comments, I'm very careful. And it's what I teach my kids, And at the same time, there's we have that responsibility to be politically correct in the time that we're living in. So yeah, the stuffs that we see. Okay, I'm just looking because I feel like I got some polygel under the nail. So I'm just making sure. Okay, because she ain't cured. She is not cured. Now, I think, let's see. Now, this is Builder Gel, which I'm just thinking if I... It's like a... Oh, it's not like... It is a milky white. But it's a shimmer milky white. I'm doing it while the polygel's wet, to be honest. Just want to kind of like blend it in with it so that I don't have to do it separately. And then I have to just be very careful when doing the buffing so that we don't lose all that milky. Okay, I'm going to put some over here. And it's gel on gel, right? So just going to smooth this bit out. And then I'll do a cure and then do the thumb. Honestly, it's only because I can't use my half hand because she looks disgraceful. The half hand is literally, yeah, I've done the most to her. I'm so sorry. And all the promises I made to my half hand as well. Okay, I'm going to put this hand in the lamp. But before I do, I'll turn her upside down. Though I do feel like, okay, you know what? Let me just kill this first, because I think I might need to put a little bit of builder gel, clear builder gel on top, but we're gonna see. Lane, Lana, how are you, sweetheart? Hi, Brooke. How are you all? I hope you're all doing amazing. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for me, please. Please. Honestly. Right. Because this hand's always doing the most, so, you know. Yeah, I'll definitely add a bit of builder gel there. Like some clear builder gel. Just build her up a little bit. She just looks so low now. This is like my second tub of this Madame Glam Clear Builder Gel. So pretty. Okay. I'm happy with that. I think on this one as well. Okay, I'm just going to smooth it out. I missed the whole bit there. I'll turn this hand upside down once I finish, before I go in the lamp, and make sure everything's nice and leveled. Put a little bit on this. So it's my birthday in 6 days. Oh, wow. So sometimes I feel like the whole year you're just like waiting for November to come, and then boom, it just turns up. Which I'm not mad about. Right, just do this one. I could have done another layer of the clear polygel, but I don't know. I think the builder gel on top will just give it a glassy finish. So, and it is just it's still gel on gel, so it's all good. But I'm just turning that hand upside down. I just want all the gel to self-level. And then I'm going to put her in the lamp. Okay. I'm just going to do the thumb. Oh, thank you all for hitting the thumbs up. I am proposing to YouTube, if somebody comes into your live, that should automatically be a like, you know, unless you don't want to stop the trolls. Because honestly, I mean, a troll's going to go into an account that they don't like. Do you see what I mean? They will still go in there and sit down and itch up in there, you know, making derogatory comments and stuff like that, which, you know, that's not cool. All right, so this one I'm just gonna put the clear polygel and fix her thumb. Her thumb. So I've had 1 cup of coffee today. And I was going to do one before the live. But then what I always find is I end up just drinking it so quick before any dusting and all that stuff. Like any filing, should I say, the dusting is coming after. So I thought, you know what, just do the live and then have your coffee in peace afterwards. But yeah, it's only because I'm looking around to my right where the coffee would normally be, and there's no coffee there. There really isn't. Oh crap. Okay, so this time I'm going to use most of this polygel on here, so then I don't have to use any builder gel. And I still agree with the glassy look, but it's the thumb. Some people even forget their thumb. I'm just not saying I'm going to forget it. I'm just saying I'm not going to put builder gel on her. No, ma'am. Just making sure, because sometimes, you know, you can get the gel going underneath the nail, so you just want to make sure and just keep wiping underneath there to make sure there is no like product going down there. Just gonna fix my thumb. I'm just gonna bring this back. Yeah, I definitely miss polygel. Oh my gosh, because I'm not even mad right now. I'm like, just you don't feel as sticky icky today. Maybe because I'm not working on my own hand. So for slip, I'm using isopropyl alcohol. And in the past, I have used base coat, though I haven't done it for a long time. But some nail techs I've seen in the back in the day used to use base coat as a slip. But there are so many things with base coat, yellowing, and all of that. So maybe that's why I've consciously or subconsciously stopped using base coat and I just use alcohol now. Or if you've got like a slip solution, you can use that. Okay. I'm just making sure. Turn her around. My abalone shell is covered. Just get rid of this little excess. I think definitely with polygel you have to have a little patience or work in smaller with smaller beads, because I really do remember my frustrations very early on. Just, oh, why is this thing so sticky every time you touch it? And I think this was even before I knew you could use alcohol as slip. So, sorry. a little bit underneath the nail. The slip solution I think I was using wasn't very effective, so yeah. It doesn't feel like a Saturday, but I need to remember it's a Saturday because I need to go to dry cleaners, and I think I need to check because I thought they were back to school on Monday. So I had to take the stuff to the dry cleaners. I can't even believe we're only just in November and these guys want to be doing the most to their trousers. Okay. I'm just going to check and just make sure my nail is fully covered. Now there is a little bit here which feels like I need a little bit more product there because the thumb always. I'm just going to look at it from kind of all angles and see whether that's just in my head. Actually there. Okay. I'm just going to put that there a minute. If I can squeeze some out without the bottle burping, we'll be cooking with gas. So it's just this small area. Just felt like it wasn't even. I'm glad as I'm getting to like the fifth now, I'm also like, okay, enough polygel, enough sticky. But if it was summer, this polygel probably won't even be as firm as it is like right now. So you'd have to put it in the fridge. I'm just gonna fix this tiny little bit. And I'm just gonna smooth it. And then I'll cure in the lamp. I'm just going to check underneath the nail again. I'll just smooth where I need to. Sometimes it's like, you know, you're filming or you're live and I have to have the nail at a certain part, but sometimes, depending on what you're doing, you're going to have to put that close to you, like I'm doing now, just to double check before I go in the lamp. So I'm going to have to give her a helping hand in there. Come on, 30 seconds. I have to just hold her. So I don't think I'm going to need any more of that Claire anyway, so we're good with that. Get rid of this polygel tissue. Just stick. Hey Lena, how are you, sweetheart? Hey Kimberly. Hola. Happy Saturday, ladies. Okay, so now before I do any filing or anything, I'm literally going to just make sure the back has no sticky tack under here. I'm going to clean it, and then I will use some no white top coat. I don't know what it is with polygel. You see, if you don't do that and you start filing and stuff, it's almost like you can never ever get it clean again. Like literally. Okay, let's get some top coat. So not top coat. Happy Saturday to you too. Hey, Misty. I hope you're all having a good day. I'm just going to put some no white top coat on the bottom side, so that once I, you know, file and buff the other side, none of that fluff from the filing will have anywhere to stick because there's no tacky layer at the back. Just making sure I'm going to do the thumb, I'm going to do everything, because this is just the underside. And then I'll be able to file. But yeah, definitely a no wipe top coat. Okay, all right, I'm going upside down. Saturday morning stretch. Let's put this polygel away. Okay, so now I'll turn that lamp off a minute. I'm going to wipe the top side. And I'm dousing using a polygel will leave a sticky. Doesn't matter, you can pop off if you want. Oh, you're that kind of client. I'm just going to put my mask on. Oh, God. I think I'll use this 100 grit file because polygel is not that hard to file. So I'm just going to make sure I've got my shape and all that good stuff. Yeah, definitely need to get myself a new chair for my birthday, I think, because I can feel I've never been comfortable in this chair, but it's firm and it works, but I think it's time. I'm just going to take that off and do those little bits. Just file your phalanges. Honestly, I know I'm not cooking today. There's just no way. My partner's at a barbering competition event in Birmingham, and yes. So, but I cooked yesterday anyway, so they're very lucky. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I'll do this. Oops, sorry. I'll cook tomorrow. I don't generally like to cook on Saturdays unless I have to, and it's something maybe the boys requested. But other than that, yeah, it's not. I'd always cook on a Sunday. This now is just giving very flat. So I'm just gonna take. Oh, so sorry. I have to add some more builder gel on this one because it's got a little slope here. So I'm not going to foul that anymore. And I don't even think I might not need to use the E-file. That's one thing, again, beginning of nail journey, never realised. I was so E-file happy. And you can literally file off all your polygel if you're not careful. So you have to definitely check the speed that you're working on and the drill bit that you're using. But this is easy to file, so I don't mind. I do not mind. Okay, so maybe this one isn't as flat. It's actually just this top bit. Oops. Oh, upon looking at it, I'm thinking, no, you could do with a little bit more fluff. Make you fluffier. So definitely tomorrow, Sunday, is going to be my chill day. So I'm not going to be doing any lives tomorrow. God willing, I'll be back on Monday. So this year's my late dad's 5th anniversary since his passing. And yesterday I was on a group call with my mum and sister because we were trying to figure out what to do. And my dad got buried back home, and he was like very, very loved in his church. So every year we do the Mass of Intention for him. And, you know, we put a little message and that will go in like the booklets for Mass that Sunday. So when we were talking yesterday, I actually realised in 2019, when my dad passed away, it was a Monday, and it was the 18th that he passed away, and that fell on a Monday, because I always remember because I was at work when I got the call. And this year, it's also going to be on a Monday. So I was like, wow, how that came around so quick. That's nuts. Okay, so I'm just going to file this one, and then I think that little one, I will add a little bit. I think I'll just use some polygel. I'm going to use, okay, and I'm not going to do that. It's being so awkward with your thumb. So I'm taking it off. Oh. Actually, Loki like filing polygel and gel. It's just so satisfying. Okay. I'll put that in. Okay. Because without it being in the hand, you can't really ever see that straight. It's been nice having a break from my own hand. Oh my gosh. And I've got a good peel off base coat, so it's not even that, but it's just, yeah. Sometimes it is weirdly relaxing to just do your own hands, to do someone else's hands, sorry. Okay, so this is the one, the only one. Oops. I'm not going to, it's like a little bit I need to add. Do 30 seconds. And I'm going to add a little bit of polygel, a little clear polygel. It's better than the builder gel. It's going to take forever. Lyric, the UGC girl, hi. How are you? Thank you for joining this Saturday. Oh, he really was, Gina, honestly. And he passed away 10 days after my birthday. So every year, as soon as we start talking about what we're doing for Dad, I already start thinking like about my birthday, and not even in a selfish way, but just, yeah. So it's going to be weird. And the Sunday, the 17th, in church, where they do the mass of intention for him, that was the only Sunday in I don't even know how many years my dad never went to church. The day before he passed away, it was a Sunday, so he didn't go to church. And even the pastor, everybody they knew, when, and he came round to see my dad that Sunday, and just said, like, we're all so worried because you're here every Sunday, even if you're tired, you're here. So the fact that you didn't make it, we all knew that something must be terribly wrong. But he had a conversation with my dad. There was no indication, that he didn't even look ill. It was just, at the time, he thought it was like a tummy upset. But again, as I said, what the hell? They just knew something was wrong, because even with the tummy upset, it was just the way that he was feeling. Because the night before, on the Saturday, I believe, he wasn't really able to eat and keep food down. And so I think he threw it up, and they made him some soup, which he had asked for. And yeah, I don't even think he was able to even eat it. So obviously by Monday morning, when the priest is getting the call, he's thinking, no way. So no, we didn't do an autopsy. My dad died back home, and my mum, in the beginning, the three of us, like me and my brother and sister, we were sort of putting on a united front in the sense of, we want to have an autopsy, like, because Dad was 69. It's really not very old. if you're talking about old, and yeah, he was diabetic and hypertensive, but he was using medication. So we just thinking, what is it? Is it something hereditary? What is it? But we didn't get to do one. It's just when you think of the UK, or maybe if you're in America, just some other parts of the world, it's just some of the things you don't think of. Um, but in Africa, you have to think of that, because it's not that they don't know what they're doing, but there's a whole thing with electricity. And yeah, it was such a scary thought when my mum broke it down, and we were just like, oh, okay, so we won't do that then, literally. Yeah, 5 years. Oh, Lena. Oh, Gina, I know that definitely. 100% girl. 100%. It's just gone too quick. And, my dad and I, we did have a good relationship. And then, there were some rough patches we went through. And I'm not going to lie. Um, sometimes when you got something and you just like, oh, you need to sort it out, but you can't move on. And this was something I needed to talk to my dad about, like, for years. This is literally trauma now. And if any of you, like, in the life have ever done counseling or therapy, that there's a whole part of it that's about closure, right? So whether it's forgiveness, forgetting, reconciliation, whatever, but there's a big part of it. And I thought I had literally given myself the closure, and then, I didn't. I hadn't. So finally, this was 2018, my dad said, okay, look, no, this was the 2019, sorry, when he was going. And he said, look, I'm back next year, May, and I promise we're going to talk. And, like, if you've just got this thing that's just been bugging you like your whole life, right? And you finally hear those words, you're like, oh, yeah. So there was this huge weight that felt like it just lifted off my shoulders, because I felt like, finally, Dad, we can talk about this, like my story. This is, when you've gone through some certain traumas, like, and sorry guys, this is just not the live to talk about it, but I am building up the courage to tell my story. My son keeps saying to me, Mom, you need to tell your story. But yeah, I just don't know. I did everything. I went to counseling over a period of like 8 years, all sorts of counseling, one-to-one, this therapy, that therapy. And there was just this huge part that, without my parents actually being involved, it just never felt right. It never felt, I wasn't happy. Okay. I think I will do the cuticle. Hey, Lou. So yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, it was like one of the first things that went through my head, like when you sit down and you're like, oh my gosh. And then in that moment, honestly, and this for me is the worst part, and that's what I'll say to anyone now, and it's just sad that I've only figured this out myself and had to go through it. There was no one else that literally probably could have said it to me. But yeah, some grudges are just not worth it, because I'm telling you, the moment I found out my dad passed away, if you try and think about it, like, I literally saw a door close, the door shut. It was like, I don't know where this door came from, but it was, yeah. it was such a hypothetical door. And I literally, it closed and I heard it go boom, shut. And closed in the sense of that's it. The topic is now closed, so you thought you could live your life or not live your life without closing this topic. What are you going to do now? Because the door's shut. You can't talk to the dead. And I'm so like, I know it sounds horrible, but I'm happy I'm not that person that would have been literally selling my children and everything I could to pay for clairvoyance and stuff like that. Some people it probably is that deep. But literally, that door shut, and I was like, wait, so Dad, we're not going to talk about this. So I'm still not going to get to have this conversation with you that I've been waiting to have with you for like over 20 years. Like, are you serious right now? And yeah, everything I felt in that moment was just irrelevant. So then I think about the amount of years I was unhappy that me and my dad were just like at each other's throats, just arguing, the constant unrest. And, that also didn't help with, the relationship with myself and my siblings. But yeah, I can honestly say I've been on the receiving end of that. And yeah, I just didn't get anything. I didn't. And I think that that's been like the hardest pill to swallow, because it was just all irrelevant. And then I start thinking of all the times that my dad and I could have had, all the good times we could have had, all the times that I was angry, that I was upset, that I was just, we could have just had all those times. If somebody had told you, look, you might as well just enjoy it because this man is going to pass away and you're still not going to have that conversation. So how does that make you feel? And yeah, maybe I would have, but that's life. And so that was for me one of the hardest. And it's why as soon as I got back from the funeral, from back home, I went to church. I reconnected with my faith, because somewhere along the line, I did lose my faith. So yeah. Hey Gina, how are you? Thank you so much for the prayers. Could your mom not help in any way? Oh my gosh. Like my mom, she was the main catalyst of all my problems. So, and my dad was just that man that just very devoted to my mom. It's like she was just allowed to do what she wanted to do, and she did what she wanted to do. And it didn't matter if I said something to my dad and my mom said something different. It was her that he would listen to. He would always say, well, she's my wife, but she's my wife. And I'm not going to lie, there's this whole part that alongside putting all of that to sleep, when my dad didn't pass away in the UK, he was back home. And yeah, my mom's story wasn't exactly like, it wasn't consistent. Let's just say that. Her story of how my dad was found, of how he died, and because we just wanted to know, why didn't you call us on the Sunday? We had spoken to him in the week, and she said he didn't want us to worry, so that's why she didn't call us. But again, it just didn't. I don't know. The story just, for me anyway. So yeah, my mom, she told us straight that she couldn't necessarily help us with our grieving, because she was grieving. She's lost her best friend. She was thinking about what she's going to do, how she's going to live. And so, yeah, all the grieving was for my mum. Yeah, she had all the grieving. It just felt like it was just the husband that was lost and not the father. So I think in a way it's definitely got me and my siblings a bit closer. It is. Definitely, Shelley. It's not, you know, I'll definitely say it's not, it isn't nice. Okay, so if I do that, actually, let me just cleanse this. It's going to be some dust. Let's just cleanse the hand. Yeah, you do. And that's right, my eldest, he's going to be 30 next year. And when he has a question about his past, you know, because I was a single parent with him, and honestly, like, he actually met his actual birth father the day before my dad passed away. So the Sunday, like, for the first time. So that was one of those things that, you know, like, you're a single parent. It wasn't a case of like danger or anything. The man just didn't want you. So, but also I knew that the time would come when I would have to, if he asked me about his dad, I would have to say something. And that time came, and I found out on the Monday that he had met with him the Sunday, basically. And then the Monday, my dad passed away. Sometimes you have to wonder, does everything happen for a reason? Because when he was growing up, he used to say to my sister, can I share your dad with you? You know, and my dad always used to say, I'm your granddad. That means I'm better than your dad, like, in that way, you know. So, and he was the first grandchild. But yeah, sometimes you just don't know. And that was it. And even with that, like, he was probably about 25 then at the time. If he's going to be 30 next year, 25, 26 when he first met him. So again, it's just one of those days that's going to be etched into your brain, because you're like, it was the day before your dad passed away. Your son met his biological father for the first time. And there was just parts in me where I was just like, did an angel say to my dad at this point, it's okay, you know, he's met his dad, he's complete. I don't know. But this year it's just gonna feel weird. It's literally gonna feel like, you know, turning back time 5 years ago on a Sunday, you know, you're gonna call dad. And even this year I got a Facebook notification from him, which from his profile. So that was one of the I think the last social media one that we forgot about. Apparently he must have had two profiles, and I think this one was the one he used to use with his job. So I got a notification, like, friend suggestion, just like, God, you guys, you've got all the algorithms, but you actually don't know what's going on, you know. But yeah, we're just gonna do something small, probably just go to mass, and then normally somebody back home will record mass, and so we can just listen and hear his name mentioned and all that stuff. So yeah, just left with nothingness. And then I wonder if that's also why he's not come to see me, you know, since he passed. But sometimes I think it's because of my sister. Oh, I'm the baby of my father and mum, and booked a holiday away with their kids, and I was the only one that asked to go. Oh, oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Yeah, because sometimes, I don't know, with family, do they think that is that tough love, is what they call it? That I think for some things, but not like, like these things they can scar you. I mean, my parents did stuff like that, but it was always like, you know, oh, you deserved it because you just didn't this or just because you didn't that. They stay with you, and I just say it's just one of those things. If it's bothering you, yeah, you just get it off your chest. Don't even carry it. I could never do that. I know, right? And I know they always say like, "Oh, it's the generation. They were so different." Then I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't get that. That makes no sense. I'm just gonna sorry. I'm just gonna buff the nail if I can without it jumping. But yeah, family. I've been the black sheep, and it's like now dad's passed away. That brought everything and everyone together. My mom used to go years not talking to me. Never been there for any of my children's birth or the baby I lost. But then as soon as my dad passed away, she needed us. And yeah, I did. I stood over my dad's body, and I knew, you know, if it bothered him when he was alive, it would definitely bother him when he's passed away. So I said, you know what, Dad? This is it. I'm never going to argue with Mum again because of you, because I want you to rest in peace. I don't want you thinking, we're still at each other's throats. So I swallowed it, swallowed that pill that day. And that's what I'm saying. I came back and I went to church for forgiveness because I realized, like, I didn't get nothing. I didn't. And, I feel better for it. And sometimes my partner's like, I don't even know how you can talk to your mum. I said, I don't talk to her for her. I talk to her because it sets my soul free. Because it's not it's for the first time not taking anything away from me. It probably was never taking anything away from me, but when you are going through trauma or anything like that, it's very easy to believe. It's just, and my mom is someone, she loves malice, so she can sit down and not talk to you. You don't even know why, you know. So that story I was telling you yesterday about the ghost in the hostel, when I asked my dad, he said, yeah. I said, but you have to go and apologize to your mum. And let me tell you, until this day, I don't even know why I had to apologize to her. I can't remember what her thing was, but there was always something, or I've always done something. And sometimes it was just easier to stay away. But for the sake of me and my son, most importantly, I went there and I apologized. And then that evening, after Dad finished work, he came and picked us up and we went. But I cannot. My mom is someone that she keeps secrets, man. Those people that would die with it, that's my mom. So I've had to take comfort in just, even though I don't know, even though I'm not sure about certain things, I've 100% know that I'm not going to get the resolve from her. I mean, I don't know if she's got a great story that she's written that we'll be able to see, but I haven't had that. And like I said, even when my son was asking for his dad's name, it wasn't because of hate. I actually reached out to the fool first and just said, look, he's asking. So I didn't want him to hit him with that. And I think, kept it real, kept it honest. And my son was, as I said, 25, 26. And what he knows is, okay, even if it's because of my mom, or you're going to say, oh, your mom this or your mom that, but I'm a man. You've never come and looked for me. And that's simply because that was never it. And I think he was that kind of man that was hoping that I was that kind of woman that would just badmouth him to the child And so it gives him room to then say, look, your mum's a bad person or your mum's a liar. But I never said nothing about the man. We didn't talk about him unless Father's Day, on Father's Days, like the holiday, and he would say like, oh, how comes I haven't got a dad, and all this stuff. He used to hate them. So as he was getting older, what we used to do on Father's Day, we just used to go out and just get a fat meal and just eat and just spend the day out, you know. And that was just something that we did. We didn't even celebrate Father's Day, even though he used to say to me, Mum, you're my mum and dad. But yeah, the kids can say that, but I could never be mum and dad. Okay, guys, we're going to get into this. Shelley, let me just read it. I don't like drama, so I'll just stay away. Yeah. Oh, Lena, that's me. I just stayed away. I just stayed. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'll be here from here now. I can't believe how sweet you really are. Oh, yes, Shelley, definitely. I will definitely sub to you as well, sweetheart. Everyone here is a good bunch, you know, and rightfully so. We all can have stuff going on, but there's, you know, being kind. Yeah, I was the one. No one knows me. No one knows my children. They don't know their children's names. They ain't got a freaking clue. But it's all good. Yeah, it's definitely a wonderful community. Through all of us, and all of our pages, you will find so many more nail sisters and brothers. There's so many. Yeah. Good morning, Gina. How are you, sweetheart? Just check how much battery I've got. Okay. How are you? Yes, Shelley. Do you do nails as well? Or do you just like watching nail channels? Because if you do nails as well, you definitely found the right place. So, or if it's beauty, whatever it is. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna get into this now. So I think on these 3 nails, so probably 2, no, 1, 1, 1, and then probably 2 on this one, because these 2 are not going to have any fish. No, we're not doing that. So I'm going to use Madam Glam Black. The perfect black. No, I'm not. I'm waiting. Oh, the photo comes so I can start. Oh, love that, Shelley. Where are you based, sweetheart? Are you based in the UK? Are you in the US, Canada? Oh my gosh. Why does it feel like you've been doing this longer, Lou? Did you just say 4 months? I can tell you 4 months into my nail journey, I still didn't know anyone. uh yes. Oh my gosh. So yes, I'm gonna do some koi fish. I've been wanting to do this. I can't find the swatch. I did like a couple of swatches because, as I said, I think there's different ways. It's fair to say there are different ways that you can achieve the koi fish nails, but because I want to use the Cateye gels from Madam Glam, I am going to do a black base, and then I'm going to use the Cateye on top. But the tutorial that I'd seen, the lady had used chrome. So I think if I think like here, because still got to think about space for the body, for the legs. It's a funny fish. I'm just rounding this head a little bit more. Okay, I think it still needs a little roundy head. Let's say. Okay, so maybe it's gonna be. Maybe we'll do a big one on that one. Okay. I'm just gonna do another one here. And this is just the bit that obviously I'm gonna use the Cateye. I'm gonna use a black base. And the swatches that I did do, I used Madame Glam's pressed pigment, or was it chrome? But honestly, I didn't like the color of it, so I opted against that. So on this, I think we want a bigger one. I haven't killed the other two, so I'm keeping watch. I actually forgot it's Saturday. I don't normally go live on a Saturday, but it's my neighbours. One of my neighbours, she literally has all her family come round. It's nice. I'm not hating. Sometimes they can be loud. That one looks a bit too sharpish. I feel like somewhere along the line I lost it. Don't want it that big. I want it bigger than those two, but it's because maybe I can actually fit another one on this one. Because that's one of the things I forgot the last time. Space for the tail and all that stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to make that a little bit more rounded. Okay. So just do another one here. And the tails, they go in last. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. How do I look? You feel like we need one more? I'm making sure my head is round. So if you were doing chrome, obviously you would do the black and then do the chrome. I'm not doing chrome. I think I'm gonna just leave it as 4. I think it looks cool having loads, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just cure for, I'm gonna do 60 seconds in there because it's not gel paint, but the Medusa gels do you cure the black. I am. Is Riz not here today? Oh. Did you just do a Temu haul? Ooh. Oh crap. Put it over there because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, so I'm gonna cure the black. Oh, Miss is it Miss Rivera? I'm the worst because I'm terrible with names, so bad. Okay, so I'm gonna get these because I'm gonna need 4 of the Cateye gels. So I'm gonna use this one, which I think is Sweet Merlot. Just double check it. Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna use Sweet Merlot. I do want this green one. Autumn Breath. I think that one's called. Yes. I want 4 different colours. Ooh. Cozy Weather. That's definitely too much. Cozy Weather. And then I think Sleepy Morning, which is like a blue. Oh, gee, if I can ever open it. So I'm going to use, I didn't use the purple. Okay, put this here. Stop making the lamp turn on, my friend. Okay, so on that now, I want it to be, probably put the red and the blue there. So I think I'm going to put the green one on this now. The autumn breath. Fully cover that black. I'm going to just use the magnet. And wake up. I think definitely I'm going to do 2 coats of the Cateye because I want it to be fully opaque. I mean, if you wanted to, you could put chrome. I'm not doing chrome because I'm going to obviously do more. And if you are thinking of doing this, I would say, I think the chrome way. So there's a lady that I saw, I can't remember her name now, but it wasn't her that posted it. I just know that that's not her name because I think I follow her on Instagram. And I have recreated a couple of her tutorials. But when she did hers, she used rhinestone glue and she mixed it with the black gel paint or black polish, looked like a gel paint. And then so this bit that you're seeing here, there was no drawing. She literally sorry, she just, okay, just trying to talk and do it. Yeah, she just basically mixed the rhinestone glue gel with the black. So she done her base like I did, and then she just went in and drew it, and then she used the chrome on top of it because it was just black. So that's how she did her koi fish. So that's one of them. And then on this hand, I'm gonna use, I think I'll put the cozy weather on this one. I think I want the red and the blue on the other to be together. On the other to be together. So just Actually, one thing that YouTube is just missing is the music for me. Always just like, oh, where's the music? Okay, just gonna flash that. And do my second coat of cozy weather. That's what this one's called. It's like a pink. It's definitely a pink Cateye. A very nice pink, like a pastel pink, not. But it looks completely different with, like if you do that, you can see the pink. The clear on a clear swatch, on a clear base, sorry, as opposed to this black base, two different things. I'm just going to use this other magnet. Oh gosh. These magnets, you got to love them, but they're literally, you have so many like metal things on your table you don't even realize. So I'm not even gonna lie, I'm literally over here thinking I might add some chrome, but if I don't like it, I'll remove it. So I'm gonna put the blue one here. I don't know if there's ever a right or a wrong way, but this one is oh god, it's meant to be like a blue, but it definitely gives more of a grey. Okay, magnet, can, oh my god, Come here. Oh, you're going to make me lose my thing, man. Oh my gosh, do you see this? Do you actually see this right now? Oh my gosh. Fighting with the magnet. Okay, you sit here. Jeez. Okay, so that's 2 coats of that. And then I'm going to go in with that sweet Merlot. And this one's definitely one of my favorite ones, this sweet Merlot. It's like, it just reminds me of the wine, the Merlot wine. And now my Shiraz. I prefer Shiraz to Merlot, to be fair. Okay. I'm not going to say. We're not going to say anything. Let's just say the magnets are trying to rule the world. No. To rule the world. No. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do another coat of this sweet Merlot. Okay, this magnet wants to be stuck to the other one, so oh my. I feel like I touched it a little bit there. All right, we're not going to faff about with that any longer. I'm just going to call that a day. You look cute or whatever. So let's do 30 seconds in the lamp. And I'm going to just try a little bit and see how the chrome looks. And I'm not going to use any top coat. I'm literally just going to just see from the tacky layer what it looks like. And if it's not giving, then I'll give in. So this is the blue. Okay, I'm not mad. I could work with that. And then let's try the green one. I'm going to use this pink one on these 2 colors. See, I've been seeing the artists doing that. They use the sponge to pick up the excess chrome. It's genius. Okay, I'm not gonna F myself. These chromes are from Yogi. I don't even know if they sell them anymore. But I always say these are the most expensive chromes I've bought, and there's just so little in there. It's so freaking minuscule. So, and I haven't used that much, but literally that's how much. It wasn't even enough to cover the full bottom. It was just literally just catching on the side, like, hey, look. So I'll just do another 30 seconds. Madeline's lovely gels too. You've ordered an idea cat eyes from Amazon. Ooh. Oh, they call it a day. Okay. But they're not. Ooh. Okay, so this magnet, this big one, I got when I went to the nail show, but I believe you can get them from Temu or like AliExpress. I only paid £4 for it, where I think it was £2 something and then tax. This was a set because I have cat eyes from Medusa, and it's a different formula. They need these kind of magnets, the neodymium magnets. The pull is just insane. So, but though, this shape is good for when you're doing like the French, cat eye French. Been seeing a lot of these. I got another dupe one it's a Miss Cheering one. This was on Amazon. So I got this because with the cat eyes from Madame Glam, it came with a magnet that looks like this, but I love bigger things. So they both work, but the other one just packs a punch. That's what I'm saying. Stop this. Okay, so that part's done. This is one of those sets I can't just, I need to really like think, okay, what's the next thing that you do? Because I've done that. So I believe I have to do the black. Yeah. I'm trying to think. No, I sealed it in. You're just trying to remember what you did. I did seal it in. I think I'll use some matte. I do have matte. All the ones you've got are not strong enough. I know, because they all like definitely different, and because every cat eye as well is different. You're definitely going to want one that works with the cat eye. That's why I think it's really good when brands make the gels, and then they actually send you the magnet for it. And as I said, it's only when I got the Medusa cut eyes, the owner Mark said to me, because I had magnets and I was meant to do a live with him, and I'm like, Mark, this magnet's not moving. I can't even see the cut eye. I wasn't even convinced. And he was asking me, oh, what magnets have you got? And I was just showing him, like, oh, I just got this one. And then he said to me, no, the cut eyes that they've got, you need a stronger magnet, a neodymium magnet. So it was in a pack. There was probably about 8 magnets in there from Amazon. So, and it was inexpensive. So yeah, I used to struggle with cut eye so much because I just used to think, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, honestly. Okay, I'm going to cure. That was just some matte. Because I have to put more chrome on top, I'm putting a matte because I'm going to do the lines, but I'm also just going to wipe it because I don't want no chrome stuck onto the other. I really stayed away from the top coat because I know the top coat is the perfect base for chrome. So we're not going to do that. So that's why I ran away. I'm going to need the black again. Plug my charger in. Oh, thank you. They're all beautiful. Yes, the neodymium magnets. You're right, Gina. For those Medusa gels, nothing's moving it. I really feel like I need to swatch them again with these other magnets and see whether they're strong enough, because they didn't call it that, but the Japanese gels that I got, that's what apparently you're supposed to use. Okay, turn this off. So I'm going to use Cassie Payne's Clear 3D gel. I've never used it, and I actually bought this when she launched the pigments, which I still have to swatch, BTW. But I'm just going through everything kind of periodically, you know, like so much stuff. Okay, so I'm going to try this 3D gel. Now this is going to be for raising it. What should I do with the silicone tool? I thought I was more prepared than that. Okay, just wiping because it had lots of foil, which is not going to be a vibe. So I'm going to just use this silicone tool and hopefully, this is a 3D crystal gel. So I'm just going to use it to this one's already going to have half a tail by the time I finish with it, just because of where it's kind of ending. Okay. So I need to just make sure it's fully on the nail, like on the actual design, right? Okay, get a bit more. Crystal gel. Well, I don't know. When I woke up this morning, it was looking mad. Couldn't even have a glass. Please, I was waiting for you to wake up to go shop. Yeah.
You want me to go?
Yeah, so you can get some juice.
Okay.
Or you're gonna wait till, because I gotta go dry cleaning, so that's why I wasn't going anywhere yet.
Nah, I can go.
Okay, I'll put something on.
Cool.
It's just the ash, really.
Yeah.
So I'll just. The alcohol if I have to. I don't want any wispy bits. Nice. I like her crystal gel. I'll definitely get some more. And I want to try her 3D or 4D carving gel. That's on my birthday list as well, but whether I buy it or someone buys it for me, I don't even care. But I've been eyeing it. So, and I need I need a new chair and a new ring light. I'm just doing this one. So I do like the movability of Cassie Payne's 3D crystal gel. It's definitely easy to use with even the silicone tool. So I just have to push that front bit down a bit, because if it's not fully covered, then it's not going to give what it's supposed to give. I'm just going to pat it down. So I think definitely if you were using the chrome way and the glue, then yeah. Madam Glam doesn't have a rhinestone glue, so here we are. Right, let's do the last fish. Now a little bit. Yes. Come to the USA and go to the Home Depot with me. Oh my gosh. Every time I hear you guys talk about Home Depot and Michael's, I'm like, we just don't get. Okay, so we got what's it called? Hobby Lobby or something. I've never seen anything in there to do with nails, period. So I've seen like some of my nail sisters and brothers going to Michael's and come out with Preciosa stones, and I'm like, excuse me, what? My hobby shop does not do all of this. And honestly, it's like if you were moving to the UK for work or for any other thing, you're like, okay, but if you're used to America and used to having your stuffs, that's one of the things you miss, because always wishing over here. Always wishing. Oh, I wish I could get this. Even when I was younger, I was like, nothing's changed. Am I content? No, I'm not. I even think like the food's better. Just, you guys got so much you can get. Okay, so before I go into the lamp, I just double check in, make sure I left no wings and stuff out. Because obviously once it's cured, it's cured. I'm just gonna clean in case there's any 3D gel. There's a little bit there. Okay. I will put that in the lamp. I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. And that's all the 3D side of it done. Oh, we're getting close. Want to be natural? How are you? No, this is my dupe one. I have an Enel Couture one. I got it in, it came in my scoops. Yeah, I normally use this like when I'm doing this because it gets messy, right? Oh my gosh, I love Amazon. Amazon has broken me so bad. I can't even deal when the delivery is not going to be a day. I'm so bad. I can't even believe we went from. I'm in an era where nothing was ever that quick. And now Amazon has spoiled me broken bad. I'm broken bad. Okay, so I'm going to wipe because when you come to do your chrome, you don't want anything left. The only thing that you want to chrome is what you want to chrome, which is going to be the lines I'm going to draw. Otherwise, you're going to be upset. So I learned this when I did the swatch because I didn't. And there was chrome everywhere. All right, let me get my water. Oh, yeah. And I'm stretching my butt, having a walk and a drink. Okay, we're gonna buff this baby. Just a little. Just once everything gets top coated, it'll be too late. Okay. The dustier, this is better. But dustier in terms of ready for chrome, no other surfaces. There's nothing else sticky. I think, that my doctored brush, because I want that line on the back to be super thin. I don't want it to be doing the most. Just giving this brush a little cleanse. And I need a dotting tool for the eyes. I'm going to use the small one. Madam Glam. Actually, Nicole's one is quite small. Okay, let's do this. So, I now need to, I'm going to use the black. I'm just looking at it because I'm drawing it, the line kind of backwards, right? So maybe I've given baby too much back. Let me wipe off a tiny little smidge. Okay, that's better. Okay, I need to do the eyes. Put one there. Okay. Now for the bits. So this is what I meant when I said I'm not giving myself enough space on this corner, so it's gonna just be like you know, a little tail. I'm so sorry if you're not able to see this one specifically. Okay. We got a little tail going on there. Okay. And draw the other one. I think I'll do not that. Gosh. You know, you just wish you could say to your client, turn your hand, please. They're your client's a practice hand and they don't hear. They can't hear you. Okay, let me try and see what I can do in terms of a tail on this one. You know, sometimes that's just how it goes. I'm just drawing the little arms now. And a little fatty hand. I'm going to rub that one off. Okay, I'm not going to faff about with that. Just need to make sure the legs are actually connected to it. It's a bit too far away. Like, I know we're not all equal. Like, you know how one side of your body is bigger than the other. Like that. I mean, okay. I'm going to carefully do the rest because what I don't want is to over cure the black. So I literally want to cure everything one time. So just going to do this one now. Okay. And I'm going to do it until being so freaking careful. One eye, two eyes. Kill. Looks like. Okay, now to do tail. Alright, you're going to have to share the space. I'm sorry, I was so far away, but if I don't, I'm never going to see that ish. I don't like the tail. Hold on. I've got to try and get one of them, like just literally one of them in. That's better. Oh my god, this just looks like a scribble. Let's take this one out, because seeing it like this, you've got to imagine when the chrome goes on. So let me just correct that mistake, because I just now remembered. Don't do it. Don't do it, Joe. You're going to be upset when you put the chrome. It's this little minuscule. I'm going to work with that. I'm not. I cannot. All right. Sorry. I had to just go away a little, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to catch the other side of it. Okay, so we've got one more fish. One more fish. Why did I even use this brush? I have a whole brush I was using. Why did I do that? better. Okay, when the boys are watching anything anime, they so animated. Like literally, they're doing the commentating. I don't know if you can hear. That's literally what all the noise in my house is about. Okay. Let me do the squiggly wiggly tail. Sorry, I haven't looked at the comments. Uh, The only thing I got from Couture, I got some gummy jellies, no bubblegum gels, and the Lucky Dip. And don't forget, guys, I have a 25% discount code. Mama Does Nails at Couture. Okay. Oh my God. Right. So I'm just checking the rest of them, and it turns out one side didn't even look like he had a tail. It's okay. So I'm just looking at everything before I go in the lamp, because obviously I have to use chrome, and if it's not it, it's too late. Okay. There's a there's a whole other tail here that I don't know if I touched it by accident, but I'm just wiping it off. I noticed boo. Touched something that didn't need it to be touched. But yeah, I didn't really like how that tail was looking. Okay. Just try and see. Alright. I'm gonna put her in a lamp, because otherwise I'm just gonna look. Ooh, don't put it in the lamp. There's no eyes. She has no eyes. The fish have no eyes. Oh my God. That would have been just like not the one. Oh, shut the front door with all of that. Oh my God. The fluff is still hanging on my dotting tool. You serious? Okay. All right, puppy, little babies. I'm gonna put you in the lamp. Do 30 seconds, and then some chrome. I'm just gonna cut. So I don't have to throw away the sponge. I just cut away what I've already used. You sit there. Keeps turning on the lamp. So this one, 2, 3. I think it was the 3. So trying to think. Okay, I might want. I don't remember which one I used. These crumbs were from Medusa. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Turn her around. I think I'll do cool on the eyes. You're welcome, baby. Okay. I'm being so freaking careful. Mm-mm. Put different color there. That one. All right, so that's 3. Let's do Wow, chicka wow wow. Alright. Okay, so that's the chrome. I'll close that. I see the nail techs doing this where they just use the sponge and touch it. So basically, wherever hasn't got, oh my god, I just dropped my lamp. This hand, it's so long. This is just supposed to take away the excess chrome, so not mad at it. And the chrome should just adhere to just the black bit, and that's why I was trying to be careful with any mistakes. But if the worst comes to the worst, you can use acetone, or I think acetone works better than alcohol. I just got that little bit there that I saw. Alright, so I need to pick up my lamp because how am I going to cure? Boy, you always come in here and then you can't open the door. I don't understand. Okay, thank the Lord there is a cushion under my table because that's how she's looking. Oh, I think she's so pretty. Let me just plug the lamp in. It's time to cure this dish. I'll put some top coat. So I am thinking, maybe the green in terms of the other cat eye. I nearly forgot about these other two nails. Oh, come on, let me open the door for you. Come on, because you're distracting me now. Out. Bye. Go to your brothers. Hella distracting. I don't know if there's been any more comments, but it seems to have glitched or frozen. So this is that beautiful green. I'll just so I still get to keep my abalone shell on there. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm just going to cure, just do 10 seconds. I'm moving this armrest now because it's getting to a place now where it's like either the hand or the armrest. No, stay outside, boy. Stay outside. Please. Because I'm not able to keep an eye on you. Okay. So I'm not I'm not mad at the green. And then on this one, I definitely think I want the sweet mallow. If I can ever open it. Right. I'll just do that. You see, like on the clear, it gives a very jelly like look on the clear. As opposed to when it's on the black. I don't want it, sorry, so far up. I'm just going to just lightly ombre that up. Look at that hair. Look at that fluff. Look at that. Where on my nail are you trying to fit? Okay. Right. So it turns out I do kind of need the armrest a little if I want to use both magnets. All right, let me just hold her in there. Okay, now I'm looking at the rest of the nails and thinking if I have any patches, maybe I can add some Cateye, but I'm gonna have a look because they've all got koi fish material. But Jesus Christ. What I would say is the stronger the magnets, ladies, you already know, like, it means be careful because sometimes the pull on them is very scary. I just want to just see with that blue, right? Because it was such a light blue. Okay. I have to open the fingers a little bit because I can't actually get in there. Okay. Oh, just giving a little something. The 10 seconds. I think I'll put that blue one on the rest of them, and I think that just helps to tie in everything. I do love that green. Where I've used like some green chrome, I'm thinking I don't want to kind of take away from my koi fish. Just want to make sure it's nice and feathered because I don't want no bumps. We've come so far And I've still not top coated the chrome, so we can't even make no mistakes. Sorry to spread you out like that, my dear. Just want to give that magical feel, which I've been trying to just keep going throughout the nail, giving magic. And you guys are amazing. Thank you all so much. It's been amazing spending some of my Saturday with you. Okay, so it's just the middle one. So I'm going to focus more. See, like, don't want no isms. Because I have not top coated the chrome, so technically I can potentially rub it away. So that's why. Okay. Put on a tiny little bit more. I'm going to put that on this little brush. Alright, I'm just going to lightly just feather that so I don't have this whole line like a hard line. Okay. Do this last one now. Okay, come on. It's not entirely. There we are. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, I'm going to do a full 30-second cure. Just straighten out her hands in there. Get rid of that magnet. Got no hobby shop. Oh, Shelley, I did ask you, are you in the UK? If you're still here. Because it sounds like you're in the UK. I've never heard anybody from America or Canada say they haven't got. Because even like Raven, she's in Canada and she has Michaels, and Michaels is another big one. And I hear everyone talk about Hobby Lobby and all of that. So you must be over here with us. Just saying. Okay, so I'm going to top coat these nails. Cannot wait. So I can actually wash her hand. Okay, let's top coat and then wash her hands. Oops. Then I can top coat and seal in that chrome. Oh my gosh, when I think how the nails started, everything that I did, polygel, the flakes, the embellishments. Yeah, the bonfire is already starting. Sounds like. Is it tonight or tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday, isn't it? I think it's tonight. I'm gonna do the four fingers first and then do the thumb after because at this point anything can happen and I don't want it to happen. So we'll cure that thumb separately. Now I wanted the the whole nail to be glossy. I didn't want this set in matte. I just think it was just from the beginning I was thinking this is going to be glossy. Okay, I'm just checking the side walls. I think I'll put a little bit more top coat on the bum, so I think I'm gonna have to hold it in there anyway, just to make sure it doesn't get stuck to my lamp. Okay, I'm just wiping those edges, make sure there's no top coat sort of settled on the side. So it's so weird because upon doing this set now, I just started thinking, imagine if I had a client that wanted this. I started to ask myself, how much would you charge? Like literally, they said they wanted everything like I just literally did. I need to make a cup of coffee and think about that. But that's where the real money would come from. It would never be for the embellishments that I've used because nothing I have used in this set cost me a lot of money. The shells, other than the chrome, but you saw how much I used. It was so minuscule. Um, Out of everything, I think the cat eyes, the gels are expensive in terms of yeah, but again, how much I use polygel, but definitely wouldn't be the embellishments. It's gonna definitely be the time. It has to be the time that you take in. It's nearly 4 o'clock, and remember when I was saying like 3 hours? Obviously, if I'm not talking or live or whatever, and probably working on a human, it might just go a bit quicker. But that's how I'm looking to do my bookings. I'm not working like a machine. Um, I'm going to take my time because I still want to be able to function at the end of the day after doing nails, especially living with pain already. So I just think that's what it would be. And the length. So doing exactly what I've done, but on a shorter nail will also be cheaper because it wouldn't take me as long on the shorter nail. And then if you think now, now since doing nails, I realize why they used to charge me extra. 'Cause I loved my nails long, like when they put the tips on and then they get that nail cut. And in my brain, I always used to think, where are you going with that? I'm not here. And then she would go and be like, no, longer, no, longer, longer. And then we get to the point where she's saying, I'm going to have to charge you more. And I never understood. But I get it. It's more time and more product, right? So they were charging me for all of that. So it's definitely something to think about, because you don't want to overcharge, but then at the same time, I want to charge fairly, um, and I want to be able to help any budget basically of nails. There was only ever one girl like from years ago, and she would do your nails like, and I'm talking bang bang, like, but with your budget, if you know what I mean. So even if you didn't have the money to have all these different extra colors, yeah, she just had a way about her, man. Honestly, when they moved, I still went to see them because, yeah, I couldn't take no for an answer. Okay, so that was 30 seconds. You need a whole hand wash. I was definitely wondering if I should keep this sleeve on her because she gets so freaking dusty. But this one will be yours because you're not going to share sleeves. Let's spray the hand. Um, how dusty? How dusty are you? Honestly, I was doing a reel earlier on today for the nails I did yesterday, and that water bottle, when I tell you, if you've got a practice hand, and I I think you can see dust, it's fair to say, on all of them, but the kind of dust you would see obviously on this one is just, yeah, it's every minute. I'm not even putting any rhinestones on this nail, on these nails. Let me just, we have to swap out the background. Um, I'm hoping this would be not so enlarged, but here are the nails. Let me put a flash on. So, guys, thank you so much. Look at the koi fish. I like that the red and the blue one are on there together like family. So yeah, I had fun doing these. I've got it out my system now. Oh my gosh. The nails. I will definitely post them tomorrow. God, the dust is back already. All right, I need to come out of the live and go back into it because I can't, it won't even let me see what. Okay, I'm in love. Amazing. Oh, thank you guys. Let me just wipe this hand again because honestly, you're not making it easy for me. Okay, so yeah, the nails. Turn some of the light off. It's going to be so fun doing a reel because, oh, you can see the Cateye now in the koi fish. And I'm so happy I did put that little bit of chrome on top because it's definitely giving. I'm loving the chrome. But yeah, guys, this was so fun. Oh, these Cateyes from Madame Graham though. Look at this one. This is the Sweet Merlot. I'm here for these Cateyes. And the koi fish, they look so. Please tell me, guys, did I bring magical? Is it giving magical? Because that is what we were looking for. And that green one. Oh yeah, I'm happy I put the Cateye on the rest because I think it just helps. Oh yeah, I'm happy with her. Oh, rest your hand. Oh, I'm gonna have a very well deserved coffee. You did bring the magical for day. Oh, thank you so much, Lou. Thank you, Shelley, Gina. Thank you, Gina. My nails and dumbbells, Gina. These are stunning, sis. Thank you. Yes. Oh, Shelley, I'm going to sub to you as soon as I get off this. And you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for sitting with me, because sometimes, you just got these sets that you're like, oh, I want to do. Oh, look at this. See? Fluffy again. Fluff bucket. This girl, she cannot handle life. Look at that. It's fluffy. I cannot. And it's like, it gives me OCD. It makes my OCD rain. Like, I need to get her finger gloves. But yeah, I'm down. I'm gonna definitely do the reel, because you will never really see the Cateye and the chrome properly. I've got to do it like it's got to be dark and the flash and all of that stuff. But yeah, I'm so in love with these, definitely. And Shelley, let me know how you get on with the magnet. I'm happy to help. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes. Everyone's lovely. We literally, honestly, Charm Sisters, come into any of our lives, any of the other sisters, we literally safe space. I can't speak for everybody, but I can say that the people that you see in my life and stuff, we're all nice people. Trolls will come in, but they get run away like a bad smell. Just saying. But like all the other sisters, you saw Lena, she was in the live earlier on, you know, it's all safe space, all nice people, and just give yourself time to grow, honestly, and create. This is my first time really doing this properly as a set. I've done a swatch, couldn't even find a freaking thing, but it was just, yeah, I'm in a safe space so I can try something, and I'm just so happy that you guys like it. I like it too, and I love my nails first before anybody else does. If I don't, then nothing anyone else says matters to me. Just because I'm just like, but I don't like it. I wish I had a bit more space for the legs and stuff, but you know how it goes. We had so much ish in there, but you can see the koi fishes. There's 4 of them. You know what I mean? I'm happy I didn't do them all on all 5 nails. It's a bit crazy. But yeah, all right, guys. I'm going to go make myself a nice cup of coffee. Well deserved. And I'm going to chillax. You all have an amazing rest of your day. Yes, I'm going to go stretch up the butt. Stretch up the butt. Stretch up the butt. I'm twerking. Stretch up the butt. I'm twerking. Trust me. I've been thinking, like, when I get monetized and do the channels, there'll be a lot of face. And I'm thinking, we can do it, and we probably might even just do some gym. Honestly, why not? Why not do some exercises? We can do nails and do exercises, like, as well. But because it's a closed group and it will only be the people in the group, like, I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, it's definitely all love. Definitely, everyone. Bye. Have an amazing rest of your day. She's like, oh my gosh, the nails already popped off. I haven't even left the salon yet. Girl, you haven't even paid me. T'Challa, I see you. Okay? I see you. All right. Bye, everyone. Because this dog's hounding me now. T'Challa.